Hello. It's funny today because last night I seen this car. Whee! Put me up here. Yeah. So I seen this car, this Vauxhall Nova. Thought that might be good to do up. So I went and seen it today, and it's an absolute rust bucket. It's got more rust than what's mentioned in the ad. So he says it's just this, but you've got a load of chassis rust on it and everything. And there's also just a barn find. So anyway, I had a look and I thought, yeah. So he wanted 1,000. He wanted 1,200. I offered him 1,000 at first. He was happy at 1,000. I went and looked at it, and then went away and reevaluated the deal because it wasn't worth 1,000. Now he said he'd take 700 quid at the time, and he was pretty eager to sell it. And then when I went away, he said his neighbour, some guy that he saw in the car park, offered him 1,000, and it was his neighbour. And it's just all didn't seem right. He also said, he's ill and stuff, which it could be. I don't know, but I don't know. Everything just seemed a bit fishy to me. So anyway, I thought, well, it's worth about 600 quid, really, to me. And also, one of my mates, he's not interested. Like, I ain't got no one to go in it for. So I thought 600 quid on my own. I could probably do that up. Be a nice little project over a few months. Anyway, then I went away, and obviously, I said I'm not giving you 1,000. I did offer him 800 quid because I thought my mate would chuck 400 quid in with me, but my mate didn't want to chuck 400 quid in with me, and he obviously hasn't got back to me, so that's that, and that's him not wanting to chuck 400 quid in with me. And I thought, shall I get it on my own? Dad said it's not really worth that. It's probably worth about 600 quid. So I thought, all right, I'll offer him 600. And then he wanted to he wanted more. So I did say I'd give him 600. And then once the actual car's completed, I'll give him a bit more money. If, it's all good, chassis is nice, everything, I can get it done. You can have money at the end of the deal when I've finished it and sold it. But he wasn't really up for that. He wanted the money in a month, and he started to be a bit pushy at this point as well. But anyway, as I was checking out other Novas and stuff like that in cars, I came across this. Mark one, Merit Nova. It's the same bloody car that he's selling for 700 quid. It's in Hampshire. Now, this guy's a bit more, well, I don't know, he seemed a bit more honest with his ad, because obviously he's the one selling it originally, as far as I'm concerned. And he said it's an old garage Curtis car that was used back in 2001. Logbook is in his name, one key, recent tyres. This car has been sat in a field and unused since 2004. Now, he didn't tell me that. He said he bought it out of a garage and he got it in a barn finder, no. But obviously, I reckon he didn't know that it'd been sat in a field. So, some of the border grounds. So I've really offered him like 600 quid. I've said, well, do you know what, 600 quid's all right, but he was a bit arsey about that and stuff. So I've just backed out the deal. I said, well, I don't need to buy it. I'm not asked anyway. Like, mug it off. And he's like, well, if you get it to me by 12 o'clock tomorrow, you've changed the deal 3 times. You said you'd give me 800, now it's 600. You knocked me down. No. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm negotiating, aren't I, for a start? And second, we haven't made any proper deal yet. I've said I would give you 800, but then I've seen this ad, and we've been talking for the past hour, so it's not really set in freaking stone, is it? Anyway, I've come out of the deal. Like, I probably would still give him 600 quid for it if my mate wants to chuck 300 quid in with me, and I'll chuck 300 quid in. I probably still would take it, but I'm not really bothered now. But yeah, it just goes to show that, you know, when you're doing deals on Facebook with people on cars and stuff, what well, you probably need to do your research, don't you? Fucking crazy. Anyway, hope the guy sells it. You know, see what happens. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. Been a fun day.